And another cold night in central Massachusetts means the snow here isn't melting too much. In areas like the Blackstone Valley, it's piled high, making it tough for some drivers to see around corners or at intersections. Our Chandler Walsh joins us now with more on what crews are doing to clear the snow. Chandler.
Olivia, highway departments say they were able to clear the roads pretty quickly after this most recent storm, but the residual work to make things safer for drivers and pedestrians like kids walking to school is taking longer. Highway departments in the Blackstone Valley are still digging out from this week's winter storm. It dumped more than a foot of snow in towns like Douglas and Millbury, blocking some sidewalks and creating high snowbanks.
All the snow gets pushed from the center of the road onto the sidewalks, and unfortunately, they take a back seat to having the roads open for public safety. And then we jump onto the sidewalks after the roads are all done.
We've got to get rid of it because we don't want car accidents or sightline visibility.
The larger snowbanks can make it difficult for cars to enter traffic at intersections. In Douglas, there isn't much extra space for crews to dump the snow. The highway department hauls it off-site, but the process takes time.
My phone's ringing off the hook because you can't see around the corners of vehicles oncoming traffic.
Douglas Police Chief Nick Miglianico says the snowbanks can pose dangers to both drivers and pedestrians. He says they luckily haven't had any car accidents, but traffic isn't running as usual.
Have had some calls at intersections with the snow piled up and blocking the view.
Chief Miglianico says drivers should exercise caution.
What I would recommend is they take a little time pulling out, and if there's not a clear view, they should call the police department or the highway department, and we can get them down there.
In Millbury, the DPW is also breaking down snowbanks and clearing sidewalks days later. Supervisor Keith Caruso says when it comes to snow cleanup, it's a long and tough job.
Same guys out there plowing for hours on end to the ones in the sidewalk machines after the storm's over, still clearing with no sleep.
Millbury's Caruso says the Blackstone Valley tends to be a snow jackpot fairly often, so it's something they're used to. He says the snowbank and sidewalk issues arise anytime they get more than a foot or so of snow. Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.